What is going on, everyone? My name is Steven and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I want to thank everybody who tuned into my last video, left a lot of love, got a lot of subscribers. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and helping me achieve my goal. We still have the fish from last video in here. All the fish survived, but right now we're having an algae bloom. It's been really hot in New York, so I put algicide in today. It's why the water's green. But we're fixing that. We have the umbrella for shade. It's not permanent, but it's going to do its purpose and keep shade over the pond so we don't build any more algae. Now today in this video, I'm going to show you all my animals that I have already. We also rescued a couple of animals over the years that I never showed, but now I can show them now because I have my platform to show them on. So now if you come over here, it looks ghetto, but this is my pigeon coop. I have almost, I want to say about 250 pigeons inside of here. I have a couple of different breeds in here. I can show you what I got. It looks ghetto, but it serves its purpose. These are my Birmingham rollers. These birds, when they go up and fly, they'll do tumbles down. I have a nice Russian high flyer over there with the cap on it. And most of these are rolls. And it's also breeding season too, so we have a couple of babies so far. Let me show you one of the babies. This is a baby Birmingham roller. So far coming out gray with red on it. It's pretty nice. Really nice, actually. If you've never seen baby pigeons before, they're not used by the government. I've seen tons of baby pigeons over my lifetime. They're not government drones. I'm gonna let that be known. Vinny Nastry. This is mainly the roller section, and then we have the mix with homers. Homing pigeons are the ones that people race and they use in the wars. They carry messages and they can come home from practically anywhere. If I brought a couple of my homing pigeons to Pennsylvania, they can make it back in probably 2 hours. You can probably get a better view from here. This is the fan for the summer when you cool them off because it gets too hot over here. We'll bring that down for now. As you can see, this is my homer coop basically. We're also breeding the homers as well. Here's one of the homers. This is my favorite bird right here. It has a great personality. She absolutely loves people. Look at her. Absolutely loves people. She was also a rescue. She was sick and I brought her back to health. And you know, she turned out to be a really nice pigeon. Let me show you a couple more of my rescues in here. Go. She doesn't even want to leave. Go, go, go. Right. Let me bring you out one of my rescues. Now this right here is another rescue. I caught him probably like 2 years ago, or even longer than that, I think 4 years ago. And he's been living here perfectly fine, healthy, has a couple of babies. See, he's not like a normal pigeon. He's called a buttonhead tiplet. They were bred like this. Breeders bred them. Just calm down, buttonhead. And he's a beautiful bird. It's got a weird shaped head, weird beak, but that's how they're bred. People like them like that and they buy them. And he's cool. I'm gonna watch him go. Buttonhead tiplet, a funky looking pigeon. I bet you've never seen that before. This right here is a Russian high flyer. What's special about these birds is that when they go up, they can fly all the way by the airplanes. They fly a lot and they can fly for probably like 5-6 hours. And what makes it even more special, she has a little cap on top. Now people breed the caps into birds for aesthetic purposes. They look really nice and you can tell who the bird is. She's about 2 years old now. She has a couple of babies. She's been living perfectly fine. I bred her myself actually. And I watch her go. And whoop, right back in. How cool is that? This is one of my rescues. I rescued her last year. I came outside one day. We have cats in the backyard. And she was jumping around inside the backyard. I don't know what happened to her, but her wings were hurt. So I stuck her on the side for a couple of weeks and she finally got healthy. Now look at her. Flies perfectly fine, stays. She's rescued. Now we got more rescues. I have a lot of rescued birds inside this coop. I can show them all, but I don't want to mess with them too much and grab them and flutter them around. But I could probably show you guys one more. This is also one of my rescues. The story on this bird was me and my friends were playing hockey. So me having pigeons, I saw the bird land. And one of my friends, he doesn't really know about birds, thought the bird would fly away if he threw a hockey stick at it. So he threw a hockey stick by the bird and it didn't fly away. So that's when I knew what kind of bird it was. That's when I knew that it was sick and it needed help. So I picked it up, grabbed it, nursed it up for a month, and now he goes perfectly fine. And he sticks around. And the cool thing is, these birds could be out all day long and they stay here. They come back to the food and water. They'll never leave. Let's close that up. Now you basically see everything. We have more rescues in here, but I just don't want to bother them that much and go inside. It's breeding season, they have babies. You don't want to mess with them too much. Now over here, I'm gonna label this as the rescue pond. I bought feeder fish all my life, and I have a tank upstairs, which I'm gonna show you guys soon. I only bought feeder fish for that tank, because I find that they're easier to take care of, and they turn out pretty nice. So I grew them from about this big to about this big. So basically, what I did in the last video was I rescued feeder fish. I rescued those fish before I even made that video. And I stuck them all in here. Now it's a little green, bear with me, but we're gonna fix that in the videos. I threw some food in, so they may come up here and there, but you can't really see them that much, because unfortunately we have the allergy. It's been really hot out in New York. But I can show you guys upstairs in my fish tanks, all the fish that I bought all together, and you'll see how big they get from the little size like that. Okay, so right now this is my 40-gallon fish tank. I've owned it for about 3 or 4 years, and what I have in here is feeder goldfish, which I rescued about 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and then I have zebra Diano fish in here too, that I just got about 2 weeks ago. And this is my biggest fish I own, and I'm keeping them in here and I'll put them inside the pond because they're really nice fish. And those fish were the size of about the zebra Dianos in here. They were the same size and they grew out. And this fish over here, that's One-Eyed Willie. Now One-Eyed Willie has only one eye. I don't know what happened to it one day. I just looked in the tank, he had one eye. So I medicated him and he's perfectly healthy. He's fine with the fish. He eats, he does everything fine. But these are all the big fish. Let's do a feeding real quick. Oh, and I have little Cory catfish in here too. They help clean up the bottoms. I gotta add water into it eventually. I'm gonna do a big water change on it, probably tomorrow. One-Eyed Willie's the first one up. Look at that. That fish got huge. Then we got the all platinum goldfish right there. We got some, that's a platy mixed with a little bit of gold on it back there. Beautiful fish, but the rescues turned into really nice fish. They got a little catfish on the bottom. And what we feed them is, I'm not gonna sponsor it, but we give them little brine shrimp pellets. You put a couple back here, because if you don't put them in the back, I put them in the back so the goldfish don't eat them. Because the goldfish will eat everything. And I mean everything. I bought plants for it, they ate the plants. Only thing that worked out was the bamboo, so you gotta watch out with common goldfish when you keep them. But if you know how to keep them and you rescue them, they turn out to be really nice fish. Clearly, I bought them for 19 cents. If I really wanted to, I could sell them for a lot of money, but I rescued them, I'm close to them, so I'm gonna keep them forever as long as they live. The regular common goldfish can live for about 25, 30 years, and I've had them for about 7 years, so we're gonna see. They could be in my lifetime for a while. Hopefully. I think they will, because they live this long. Okay, now right here I have my community fish tank. It's got a bunch of little fish in it, like I have black neon tetras, regular neon tetras, Cory catfish. I don't know what those are called right there, so don't get mad at me. They're called silver somethings, but they're pretty cool. Then I have a guppy, and my male guppy unfortunately died, but we still have a single baby that came out, so I'm keeping him separated inside the net. He's in here, I don't know if you guys can see him, he's right there, below the hornwort that I have in there. But he's growing up pretty good inside of here. Now he's inside the net because if I don't put him inside the net, the other guppy's gonna eat him. And I don't want that happening, so far so good. It's a nice little community tank. Got the heater on over there. They gotta be heated at all times. Especially with the air conditioner in the wall now, and the air conditioner on, I have to heat it up. This way he got more water in there. I have to put him back up. It's a little rigged system over here. It's not the best system, but it works. And then right down here, I have my beta fish tank. I scaped it myself. I was proud of it. But that beta fish, he's been doing great. He's a great beta fish. He's a platinum. And there's also a Cory catfish in there too. But he likes to hide in the rocks. He eats all the stuff on the bottom. So that's self-sustaining. He's doing really good. And yeah, there's no rescues in here, but like these are just like my normal fish that I bought. I'm actually not doing a rescue for once. So it's a little different. But eventually I want to add more fish into here. Probably want to add more neon tetras, more guppies, and put a lot of more color inside of here. And maybe upgrade something with him. Maybe give him maybe a bigger tank and more tank baits, like more catfish on the bottom. But the problem is with him, male beta fish are aggressive. So if I put him inside of this tank, then he's going to kill all the other fish. So he's got to stay isolated and by himself. So far so good. That's mainly everything inside my room. I have a really boring room. And yeah, we have a lot of gardening in the backyard. My dad loves gardening. You can see the tomatoes and everything over there. He's growing a lot. So he uses all this stuff for gardening. But we have a lot of kittens inside our backyard. We just got these 5 kittens, and one of them's sleeping right behind here. If I can maneuver. I don't want to get scratched. They are feral cats, but they're cute cats. There he is. Look at him, he was sleeping. How cute is he? Pretty soon I hope I can bring them inside my house and maybe domesticate them. But it's kind of far-fetched. They're living perfectly fine out here. We feed them every day, we give them water every day, we buy them toys. They're living perfectly fine. I wish they were all here, but he's the only one that really sticks around for the whole day. All the other kittens and the mother comes back at night. And yeah, they're living happy and healthy. Don't scratch me. There we go. Thank you everyone for watching this video today. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you guys want to do to support me. It helps me out to achieve my goal of hopefully rescuing a lot of animals soon. I want to do that in the near future, so I appreciate everybody who watches this video. And well, thank you guys.